On the downward slide to the weekend, and we've got some quieter weather coming on through. Thankfully, we do have some more rain showers and things like that coming up in the next several days, but not really looking all that bad out there. I'm Chief Meteorologist Austen Onek from News 12 WDEF in downtown Chattanooga, Tennessee, and we're taking a look at weather in a detailed format, more than you get in a usual weathercast. This is Weather Overtime. Thanks for joining us. Forecast in a nutshell for tonight. It'll be a little bit cooler out there tonight, so kids at the bus stop tomorrow morning going to have to be bundled up, and high temperatures tomorrow nowhere near where they have been, but we'll be back to normal over the next several days. We'll have more on that coming up in just a little bit. Countdown to opening day. We're not too far away from springtime, but we've got a ways to go. Same thing for baseball. 82 days until the Chattanooga Lookouts return to downtown Chattanooga to take on the Braves. 7:15 Tuesday, the 11th. Again, 7:15 downtown at AT&T Stadium. Looking again at a very mild day today. Broke a record high temperature that has stood since 1907, and temperatures well above normal for today for the low temperature, which wasn't all that low, 60 degrees. Normal low temperature this time of the year, 32, right at freezing. That gives you an idea as to how mild the temperatures were. We did manage to pick up a little bit of rainfall, but for the month and the year, we are now behind only by a fraction of an inch, but again, it is still behind, so hopefully we'll pick up some more in the next few days, and we will, because more chances of showers coming our way as we get closer to Sunday. Temperatures, as you notice, not even close to the record high temperatures we saw today. Some 20 degrees cooler than that and staying that way for the foreseeable future. Downtown Chattanooga, beautiful tonight, looking off to the south and west and showing again a beautiful evening. The clouds from earlier today pretty much gone, and going to continue to see some very mild conditions out there. Venus very close to the horizon, and Jupiter farther up out of frame, so some good evening to get some stargazing done out there if you can. Thanking a very nice shot, KG Gauthaman, hope I'm saying that correctly. This from Christmas Eve in Hawaii, taken from Nut Ridge Mountain, sunset on Christmas Eve in the Hawaiian Islands. Not too bad a way to spend your Christmas, so thank you very much for that one. It's our West Shore Home Weather Window picture of the day, and thank you very much for that. If you've got pictures, please send them in, pictures at WDEF.com or Facebook.com/WDEF News 12. We've got our second cold front coming on through. The first one stirred up the showers and some thunderstorms this morning. The second front bringing us some drier air, some cloud cover back around the mid-Missouri Valley. Some of that might scrape through the area tonight, but otherwise not looking at too much. Farther back to the west, our next storm system getting wound up. That's going to be heading our way, but it's going to take until Saturday night, Sunday, for it to make its way through here. This could be another good weather maker for especially parts of the mid-plain states in the next about 24 to 36 hours, and parts of Nebraska have already picked up several inches, even a couple of feet, depending on the location of snowfall out there. Running the numbers, temperatures through tomorrow morning will be brisk, back in the mid to upper 30s, and some elevation, higher elevation temperatures could be close to freezing tomorrow, so maybe some frost on the windshield. Go ahead and scrape that clean. Temperatures tomorrow will be pleasant, plenty of sunshine, a few clouds, but numbers back in the lower 50s. That's normal for January, for this time of the year, for this area of the country. No more of those record-breaking temperatures for a while at least. A frosty Saturday morning, sunshine mixed with clouds, and a beautiful Saturday afternoon as the clouds increase across the area, and we continue to see some very mild temperatures close to normal back in the lower 50s. So Friday looking pretty good. No problems at all being seen here. Just a few clouds and increasing clouds through the afternoon and evening. We do not see anything in the way of heavy amounts of rainfall. Some showers coming up over the next few days, but otherwise close to normal, to a little bit on the drier side back down to our south, and very good news for the West Coast states, looking at the potential of some less wet weather out there. Less rain, less snow gives the authorities to opportunity to see what damage has been done out there and hopefully get people to where they need to be. Now, we do have some chances of rainfall. The 1 week total from the Weather Prediction Center is showing some soggy weather coming our way. In fact, somewhere about 2 to 3 inches possible as we look into around the area of the upcoming week, and that's going to be mainly Wednesday and Thursday. The West Coast stays dry, the Intermountain West catching a bit of a break as well, but the heaviest activity back across Gulf and the East Coast states. All right, here we go. For the next several days, you're going to notice a couple of things. Number one, the potential of some chillier weather over the next few days, back in the lower 30s for lows in some spots, but temperatures over the rest of the weekend into next week, stable, back in the lower 50s. Next best chance of rainfall late Saturday into early Sunday and continuing through maybe Monday morning, but that's going to be about it. And then our next best chance of rainfall coming up Wednesday into Thursday. That will be the best potential of heavier rain. Not seeing anything at this time in the way of severe weather in the offing, but naturally we'll be keeping our eyes on that in the next few days, so keep it tuned to News 12. Our weather showers into the weekend, again, starting Saturday, continuing through Sunday, leaving the area on Monday, and then we get a bit of a break, and then what looks to be a pretty decent storm system swinging out of the Rockies and digging close to the Gulf Coast to give us the potential of a pretty good influx of moisture coming on up, and that could be our next best weather maker for the News 12 viewing area. Back to the west, if we get enough cold air wrapping around the backside of this area of low pressure, that's where we could see the potential of some winter weather coming on through. And it doesn't look like too much for us, although there could be, again, in the higher elevations as we go into Wednesday toward Thursday, as that cold air makes its way on through. That's where we could see, again, the potential of some. And again, this is still several days out, so stay tuned to News 12 as we keep you advised on that. And again, maybe a bit of snow toward the end of the month, but that is still well into the future. We've told you about this beforehand. Hamilton County in Chattanooga has a volunteer storm spotter session coming up. You essentially get trained to be the eyes and ears of the National Weather Service. Well, if you're in Hamilton County as a resident or Chattanooga, you can go to this. Attending the meeting Friday, February 10th at 6 p.m. at Memorial Hospital in the community rooms. It is free, but you have to register at weather.gov/MRX. That's the National Weather Service in Morristown. That's their website. You have to register for a seat to make certain that there's plenty of room for people who show up. But there are other ones coming up as well. Ray County on Thursday, the 16th of February, 6 p.m. at the Ray County Justice Center, 7800 Ray County Highway in Dayton, Tennessee. Another one a week after that in Monroe County, Tennessee at the Tri-Community Fire Department in Madisonville. And then Marion County will have one in Jasper, Tennessee, 6 p.m. Central Time. That'll be on the 21st of March. So there'll be plenty of other ones in the News 12 viewing area. Not for every county, but you can take some of that online. If you'd like information about how you can take those classes online, again, go to weather.gov/MRX. Now, we checked with the other National Weather Service pages. Huntsville and Peachtree City in Georgia not having in-person training at this time, but we wanted to make certain you were aware that there are other meetings going on for other counties. It's not just Chattanooga. There are other places you can learn more about this. Learn how to program your National Weather Service radio. Go to WDEF.com/weather, and we can help you be safe by getting that set up. If you're a teacher or know a teacher who is studying weather, some of our weather staff can come out and talk to your classroom. Go to WDEF.com/weather and select weather in the classroom for more information on that. And all of this is going to be available on our social media web pages. Check us out: Facebook, Counter Social, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Reddit, Tumblr, and on a couple of chess websites as well, but that's mainly for me, not for the station specifically. Love a good game of chess. Not a grandmaster. I know my way around a chessboard, but just like to play the game. It's a very cool game to know about. Always have thought so since I started playing when I was about 5 or 6 years old. Again, if you have any changes coming up with travel plans and want to know what's going on, drop by our website. You can find out more details at WDEF.com/weather. And of course, if you want to contact me, find me, Onek at WDEF.com. Chip Chapman has your forecast bright and early on Friday morning, getting into the weekend, starting at 5 a.m. Eastern on the morning show. And I'll be back tomorrow night to help you update on what's going on. Thanks for watching News 12's video weather blog, Weather Overtime, and stay tuned for more with News 12 on air and online into the weekend.